Welcome to Young Living Switch to Safer series with Simply Serendipity. My name is Laura Erdman-Luntz and I'm excited to be here with you with yet another episode. This is more of a bonus episode because we are going to talk about summer products today. And depending on when you're watching this series, this might not be appropriate for you. So we're going to look at bug spray or insect repellent and sunscreen. Now, if you are new to this series, you want to go to simplyserendipitycentral.com/switch to find all of the videos that we've done with this series there, as well as a great workshop for switching out products and keeping yourself organized in this process. So let's start with insect repellent. Now, insect repellent, you just know it's filled with chemicals, right? I mean, you spray it, you can smell it, you can feel it. All you want to do is shower when you're done. DEET is one of the most common ingredients that's found, and there's a lot of controversy around DEET because while it is very effective against ticks and mosquitoes and all sorts of bugs, etc., it is also registered as a pesticide and it is a neurotoxin, so it can deeply affect our nervous system. So if you want to avoid that, a great option is Young Living's insect repellent. Oh my gosh, we are loving this. So it is formulated with essential oils that are traditionally recommended for their bug repellent properties. So there's citronella in it, there's lemongrass, and rosemary. I love this because you know what I love about it? I don't feel like I need to shower afterwards, which is really nice. Now, let me say the top on it, it kind of squirts out the oil. So I'll share with you a little hack that I love. Put it in a roller ball. So this is a roller ball that we use. So now you can rub it right around the ankles, around your neck, wherever it is you need it, up your arms. You can rub it in with your hands, but that way it doesn't squirt out and you get too much. And also it keeps it off your clothes because there are essential oils in here, so it will stain your clothes if you get it on your clothes. But the best part is you don't feel like you have to shower afterwards. You actually smell kind of good. Okay, so now let's talk about sunscreen. Now, when we're talking sunscreen, let me just give you a little history. When we're talking about sunscreen, the active ingredients in sunscreen either comes from chemicals or minerals. Chemicals are absorbed into your skin so they can do their thing. Minerals sit on your skin so they aren't absorbed into the body. One of the problems with chemical is it goes into your skin, right? That's the problem. And it goes into your bloodstream. Now, one of the most common ingredients in sunscreens that we're most concerned with is oxybenzone. It actually rates an 8 on the Environmental Working Group's database. It's very toxic. And it's used in 70% of all chemical sunscreens. It is a hormone disruptor, so it messes up with the hormones, and it's a chemical. And what some people are beginning to wonder if the chemicals on your skin from the sunscreen getting baked in by the sun might cause more damage, skin cancer, etc., than the actual sun. Now, I also wanted to mention that at 9 out of 15 of the chemicals that have been approved by the FDA for sunscreen are endocrine disruptors. 9 out of 15. Now, the CDC also found that oxybenzone, which is that chemical I was talking about, is in more than 96% of the American population. It's in our bodies. They can find it in our tissues, which means we don't process it. And it also means that it gets built up. It's just getting more and more and more if you're still using it, which is really scary. They found it in mother's milk, so they're thinking it's transferred to fetuses. It's scary. So hormone disruption is not good, and it comes from most sunscreens. Now, if it is a mineral sunscreen, it sits on the skin, and the most common ingredients are the zinc oxide and titanium oxide, both of which rate a 2 on the scale, so on Environmental Working Group scale, which is great. But I will say that zinc oxide comes in, I think both of them might, in nanoparticle and non-nanoparticle. Now, when you see that, what that refers to is nanoparticles are super, super tiny. It's like 1,000 molecules can be across the head of a pin. It's really insane. Or maybe it's the point of a pin. I mean, really tiny, tiny, tiny. So they're finding they're getting absorbed into the skin like chemicals are. So what you want are non-nano particles because they sit on the skin, they don't go in the skin, and that's what we want. And that's what's in Young Living's sunscreen. Can you see how deeply loved this one is? We've been using this one and squeezing it out for all it's worth. So in our sunscreen, you've got non-nano zinc oxide, but you also have helichrysum, carrot seed, and frankincense, all known to support the skin. So it's great. It's yummy for the skin at the same time. It also blocks UVA and UVB rays, which we definitely want. Now, before I go, I wanted to share a really quick tip. This is the coolest thing too. You can also protect your skin from the sun from the inside. So vitamin C helps shore up the skin against sun damage, and also antioxidants. So if you're drinking your Ningxia Red, you are protecting your skin from the sun. Isn't that cool? I love that. All right, guys, again, if you are brand new to the series and you want to see all the videos, go to simplyserendipityscentral.com/switch. We would love to see you get all the information that you want. If you are brand new to Young Living and you haven't jumped on the journey, we would love to be your partner. Simply Serendipity personally reaches out to every single person who signs up with us, and we help you in figuring out exactly what products you need. We will help you individually, personally, with your switch to safer. Now, if you're already a Young Living person, spectacular. Make sure you look into Essential Rewards, which is Young Living's frequent buyer loyalty program, and it is amazing. Tons of benefits. It makes the switch to safer process super easy. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and have a spectacular day.